Yeah, it's been a minute. So, where do I begin? First of all, good evening. Second of all, I will lead off a platform with, but I am tonight. Is, that is my CFL Calgary Stampeders, who right now is 5-1. They won in two of the toughest places to play in the league in the last week, and I gotta show my boys some love. So, if you would have told me about this football team who has the best record in the league, had a blip on the radar screen, I believe, to, I want to say, Rough Riders? Well, not Rough Riders, excuse me, one of those teams, guy who it was. We beat Hamilton, so we lost to R, which was a horrible loss. So I'm looking at the numbers right now, and it's very, very stunning and impressive at the same time. Quarterback still is inconsistent, but when he plays well, they win. But this young receiver, first picked in the draft, Damon Alfred from Syracuse, have really given this team a oomph. And I'm proud of them. They're playing very, very well. And we'll see what happens. I'll say this: if they are 7-3 or better Labor Day, with 3 with the Elks and 3 with the Lions and an East Coast trip, they're gonna be in pretty good shape. Now let's get to real sports. To the rest of you, start with something that shocked the hell out of me when Mr. Miami sent me the text. Shout out to 305. Pretty sure he's somewhere in these two streets right now. I'm gonna give him the love because Big Money, Big Money Sean is always on point. He sent it to me like 20 minutes later, but Mr. Miami sent it to me, and I was kind of dumbfounded because what that means is number one, Scoot Henderson, because Dame is going to be out to September of next year. The question is here, and it's going to be a fascinating question. Who team is this? The two young players who they promoted to be the faces of the franchise, Avila and All NBA, All Defense Tamani Kamara, or it's going to be Dame again. I'll tell you the guy who I think has this year to prove that he is worthy of the third pick in the draft, and that's Scoot Henderson. I think if Scoot is inconsistent, he'll be gone in some type of deal next summer. They'll get rid of him. And there are going to be teams going to want him because they're going to say these same old Portland don't know how to do players, which is true. I can't deny that. They don't know how to develop players the right way. So it will be interesting, very interesting, what happens with Dame on the sidelines for a whole year. They got him at the NBA minimum now. which I look at that and I'm like, really? You wonder what I'm doing right now. I'm looking at the CFL stats, and I love gambling on the CFL. I'll tell you that. It's fun. Oh, so what a day, what a day. I think it could really be a problem in the locker room because I was listening to Portland radio since this happened. They're on YouTube all the time. Shout out to the guys at 1080 The Fan out in Portland. Good guys, good people. Know their NBA left and right. And they make a good point. How are the players going to react seeing him, especially Scoot Henderson? It's going to be psychologically intimidating for him that Drew Holiday is there. And I think they'll move Drew by the trade deadline. There'll be a team that's going to want his experience. I don't know what the Blazers will get back, but if I'm Drew Holiday, I'll move his family back to California right now. Just stay in Portland, and whatever happens, happens. But I think Drew will be out of here unless they're going to play the way I think they're going to play, which is I expect anywhere between 36 games they had last year and 48 this year coming up. I think they're doing it the right way. Shout out to Gilbert Arenas last week who said they're ready to pop. The talent is there. That's the main reason why Lillard went back there. It wasn't because uh, nobody won. He went back there for human being reasons. He has three little ones, but missed their daddy. Him and his wife Splitsville 2 years ago. I don't know what happened there. It's none of my business. So Dame knows that there's a soft landing for him. He wanted to go to Houston, but the Rockets kept effing around. So he said, "Forget that. Let me think about it." The GM and Chauncey went to his house, and Dame said, "Well, if the Bucks are going to be paying me 56 mil the next 4 or 5 years, I think it's the next three, I believe, yeah, three. 'Cause he's going to be making 70 million beginning this year. 56 from the Bucks, 40. I mean, excuse me, 14 from the Blazers. Um, I was caught off with this. I'm not really happy about it because I've moved on from Lillard. And him being back, I think it's good that this year he's on the bench. If Skill blows up, then they'll get rid of. Then Dame has the option if he can stick around there, or he can go to a contender a year from now. Remember, he's not playing basketball till September of 26. It's his decision. I'm glad that he looks at the team now. It's 100 times better when he left. And the funny thing is, Dane and Drew Holiday brought back all this young talent, and they're on the team now. Dane will be using the facilities. That's the number one reason why. Well, you say number two. His kids was first because he has little ones. Number one is he loves the 1A is he loves the facilities there. We got some of the best facilities in sports out in Portland and Tualatin, and Kurt and the boys do a good job taking care of the players. Mimi does the cooking in the cafeteria for the boys, so everything is going well. I expect some nice things out of this team this year, and I see them at least making the play. That's a realistic goal, unless everybody in the West is subpar, except for the four Giants. Okay. So Dame is back. His jerseys are not flying off the shelves the way the Blazers thought it would. Fans out there want a winner now. They're tired of the bullshit, and I'm not even going to waste you people's time out here about the 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 rumors about them maybe moving. They're going to be sold. The question is, who is going to be selling to? Speaking of which, let me say good evening. 305 is in the building. I'll let him up in a second. The beautiful, cynical one is in the building. How you doing, love, today? I'm going to say what's up to you right now as I type. Um, Melina, happy Saturday. I know the Premier League started again today. Good for you. I'm going to let Mr. Miami up in a second. And it's great to see everybody this evening. I appreciate all of you. And pulling up, thank you so much. And I'm going to hit you all up right now. But back to Lillard. Uh, like I was saying about him, um, if you had him the first 9 years of his career, okay, so that goes back to the year 2021 when he had the greatest playoff performance I've ever seen in my life against the Denver Nuggets. Melina saying, "Welcome back home, Dame." I don't look at it that way. A lot of the fans who cannot accept this new group of kids, they're happy that Dame's back. But the guys like me who wants to see these kids grow up and make names for themselves, household names, Kamara, Sharp, and Avila, I'm not going to say it's a smack in the face because Dame is not going to play this year. But what I will say is that they better play well, especially Henderson. He better play well this year. He better. Say hello to some people first. What's up, 305? How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Coach? How you doing?
Good tonight. I'm good. Just chilling. Still celebrating that Stampeders romping last night in Winnipeg. I know Moss was doing the game.
Yep,
Uh,
I'm still celebrating from the other night when Montreal won the other night.
and boy, did they get lucky. I caught that the other night, boy. We'll see you next week in Alberta, bro.
So we'll be ready.
Yeah, that's what we got next. We got the Outlets next. Next.
And
I think it's next Thursday night.
I'm ready.
So good to see Melina. I'm writing to her right now. Good to see the beautiful cynical one.
Kansas City Royals, acknowledge me.
Who bullied the Royals today, man.
Yeah,
Melina picked the Blue Bombers. I don't know. All I'm gonna say is this for the CFL: is the Stampeders are 7-3 on Labor Day when we play the Eskimos, now known as the Elks. Three with them, three with the Blue Bombers, and an East Coast trip to Eastern Canada. I'm gonna tell you right now, we are 7-3 Labor Day going to play the Elks. Everything in that league runs through Alberta. I'm not worried about the Lions. I'm not worried about the Owlets, even though I know the Owlets are damn good. And if you don't know me well, which most of you don't, 305 knows this. 305, who's my coach, man? Former Hurricane offensive coordinator.
is it Gary?
Now,
I
I'll tell
think that
you, I love Mark Trestman, and I have a lot of love for Trestman. So, Laura, what's up, fam?
Freshman, Mark
Yes,
Freshman,
you better believe it. Hurricane Goat.
Howard Sternberger,
That's right. Trying to
Howard
find this.
Sternberger, Jimmy Johnson, and let me see, Dennis Erickson,
You like Dennis
and
Erickson? Yeah, you know I
yep,
like.
and I did like Coker.
You did? You know what I saw the other day, bro? Speaking of hurricanes, as I say what's up to Little Rock, you know what I saw the other day?
What's that?
I saw Gino Torella being interviewed, and for the first time I've ever seen Gino be humbled. He was very humble, and he said that the best uh, Hurricane player. Who did he say was the best Hurricane player? Uh, I think he gave it to Kozar.
Kozar.
Yeah,
He did win a national title.
yes, he did. He won the first one. Bernie Kozar.
Yeah. The first one.
Yeah, he won the first one. Yep. No, that's my man too. Little Rock, I love you, bro. You're the best.
I
Molino
did like
bet on really, honey. Go
I
ahead.
say that I would say that I would say the best Miami Hurricane. I gotta go with number one, number two. I gotta go with Sean Taylor.
I totally agree with you.
I gotta go with Michael Irvin.
You can say that. A lot of people disagree with us and say Ed Reed, but
At three, always gonna be Ed Reed.
me, it's always I will go for the Hurricanes. Number one, always Sean Taylor. Number two, Kozar. And number three, big ups to you, Moss, and congratulations, buddy, on getting 1,000 subscribers. Yes,
What's
I'm
up, brother
back
Mo?
because I gotta get ready. I gotta get ready for Tuesday. We all know what starts Tuesday. I did not know. We'll get back to the Hurricanes, me and 305 in a second. The Dolphins are again dumb and dumber, giving their second round pick a 4-year guaranteed contract. So the Dolphins are the third team in this league, along with the Annette Browns and the full of shit Houston Texans, to give a second round pick all guaranteed money. You cannot make this shit up when it comes to the Dolphins. Moss, what do you think about that? Yeah, you're close. You might as well say you're gonna get it, Moss. Moss getting ready for the Riders game in about 10 minutes out. And where's the Riders at tonight, Moss? They're in Edmonton. But back to the Dolphins. 305, what do you think of the Dolphins caving in the soft ass organization that they are, and they gave a second round pick guaranteed money? What do you think about
Sean, Sean. I don't even watch the news. So don't even listen to the media. That's why I ain't got no radio in the car. See,
Oh, they're playing in British Columbia tonight. Okay, okay. I'm gonna have that game behind me in about 10 minutes. Okay, they're in BC tonight. In
that's,
Vancouver,
that's why I
BC
do
play.
not listen to I don't listen to the media and I don't listen to radio.
Okay, okay, okay. But you have to know who's the first one who told you this. Me?
Cause that's gonna be my 55 inch screen TV gonna be the next be out the door.
I got a 22-inch man. But seriously, Dolphins caving in like that. Let me see how much they gave this kid. Find out how much money they gave this boy. Crazy. It's absolute asinine. All right, I'm gonna get to the fantasy a little bit tonight later on. Moss, listen up. You're not gonna believe who they ranked the seventh best quarterback in fantasy. I'll let you know that, and it
Steve
tells
Brown.
you that. Just cut that out, man. But back to Miami Hurricanes. Uh, yeah, Sean Taylor definitely number one in my book. Hurricanes getting ready. The Notre Dame coach. Let me say something about this guy. And I like, God damn, bro. You're right about one thing, and he is right about this. He was in the ESPN studios on Wednesday, the Notre Dame coach, and he's right about one thing. It's going to be about 45,000 fighting Irish fans at that game.
At the Dolphin
Okay,
game?
if this is
I
a
mean, the
home game,
Hurricane game?
say that again, 305.
What, at the Hurricane game?
Yeah. That's what he said.
They're going to bring them
He
T-shirts.
said that.
The convict versus the Catholic.
Very interesting that the
I can't wait till them. I can't wait to beat the brakes off for them again. Make the other coach
Notre
retire.
Dame is going to be tough. All I'm going to say, 305. Me and Platinum has been following Notre Dame since that young man became head coach a couple of years ago. He got one thing about him, and this is the thing that I would worry if I'm a Hurricane fan. Defense travels. He doesn't believe in the quarterback. What does that mean in English? And this young, great coach, he is a phenomenal coach, this young man. His defense and his mind wins the games, not his offense. And all I'm going to say about this game is Miami better be ready because Notre Dame has been damn good the last few years. Got to look at it closely. Can't have a biased eye, folks. And I am not a Notre Dame fan. I'm a Miami Hurricane fan. I'm just being honest. And Miami is known to cough up games like this at home. You know that, Mr. Miami. Who was our favorite team a couple of years ago? They lost to at home. Middle Tennessee. Remember that one? Real fun.
Middle Tennessee. What's
Man,
that?
Donald.
I'm trying to tell this dude that I ain't gonna say his name. AKA CANE, AKA Dexter from
Yeah,
that little cartoon.
yeah.
Told him about we can't beat remember back then we couldn't even beat Florida State.
It's crazy, bro. But yeah, folks. Uh, this game is gonna be fascinating. Uh, I won't pick it.
I'm taking the Hurricanes in that game all day. I can't stand on them dang to this day. We already make it. We already made one of their coaches retired.
I will do that game, by the way, because we have a monster week. Week one, we got six. That's right, Fitz. Count them. Six monster matchup on opening day in college football.
What's up, that boy?
That boys in the building.
Yeah.
Hold on. So I'm
What's
trying
up,
to
brother
find out how
Mars?
much. Find out how much money Falcons paid. Oh, what the more say?
The Catholic.
Oh, that.
That's what they
So
called us
three.
back then.
So three stupid teams, folks, and the Dolphins, of course, is one of them. Dolphins, Texans, and Dolphins, Texans, and Browns gave their second round pick
And
guaranteed
the
money.
Catholic.
Can't make this stupid shit up. Can't make it up. Typical. Absolutely goddamn typical of the Dolphins.
And the
But that
Catholics.
boys in the building, Moss is pumped up for the game tonight. Catholics at Miami, right off the hop. Let's go Kings. Yeah, you know me. I'm gonna be doing that game, folks, and I think that game's at 3:30 in the afternoon. Let me check for everybody. I'll give you the lineup for opening day. So Hurricanes and Notre Dame, and then I think the Hurricanes after that got another big one. I think they play. I think
And them,
who they got? They got A&M.
Don't forget about the Capitals.
Yeah, you want those Capitals. We'll talk about the Canadians in a little bit because Nazem Kadri and I hit up Moss on Thursday night made my weekend. I'll get to that. But let's see what's opening week. Opening week is September the 2nd. So let me get those games up. I believe.
No, family reunion in
Or is it
2026.
August 20th? I will be right where I'm at right now, folks.
Mississippi.
All right, this is opening day beginning at 12 noon on Fox. Texas is at Ohio State. That's your early big game. I know Florida State's playing someone big too.
I can't
Yep.
stand for it.
Alabama will travel to Tallahassee to play Florida State. That's at 3:30.
Can't stand Florida State.
LSU is at Clemson. And let me see where Dion is because a lot of people care about Dion. All right, Miami Notre Dame is on Sunday night on ABC. So there you go.
First game,
Yep, Sunday night, August 31st. That will be the day of our football fantasy draft, by the way. I'll pick an early time so guys who like the Hurricanes can do the draft and then go where they want to go. And then you got Belichick's first game at North Carolina. That Monday night, Belichick is hosting TCU. I love TCU in that game. But Miami Notre Dame is Sunday night, August 31st. That's a good night for that game. So you got big action packed. I know when I told it to Steve, and Steve was poo-pooing it until I read him the games. Georgia Tech is at Dion that Friday night, which is August 29th. They're at Colorado. That is your primetime game on ESPN. Auburn's at Baylor that day too. So you got some good games on opening week of the end of the college football season. Beginning with Syracuse at Tennessee at noon, along with Texas and Ohio State, and so on and so on. We're going to have a big day on opening weekend of college football. Alabama goes to Tallahassee. We'll see how far the Florida State program is resumed themselves.
my Seminoles.
I ain't my Seminoles anymore, Phil. That was yeah. Let's see who pulled up. There he is. We got Manzano here, that boy here. Sorry about that. Let me see
Hi,
what.
Vader. Hey, Miss.
What's
What's
up?
up, bro? What's up, man? Zano?
Wait, is that game early in the afternoon by chance?
Which,
That
which
Miami
one?
game?
Miami's at prime time, 7:30 Sunday night on ABC.
See, that's weird because that I'm surprised that it's on ABC, being that Notre Dame has an NBC contract by chance.
Because Notre Dame is on the road. They play all their road games on ABC, all their home games on NBC.
Oh, okay.
What's
And
going on with y'all?
what's up,
What's
that
up,
boy?
that
And
boy?
the Notre Dame coach the other day on ESPN was in the studio. Notre Dame is treating this like this is just another game, and they have the right to feel that way because, like I said before, that's a head coach that only cares about defense. He doesn't give a damn about offense. He feels his defense can hold you to 16 points if they have to.
You know, it's hilarious how they're saying that, and they came into Miami the last time, and we blew them out.
So did. We beat the brakes off them. And plus, we already made their own. We already made the one they coaches retired.
And that I think that's no. This was the last game for Brian Kelly. I think Brian Kelly was the coach when we blew them out. It was a couple years ago, a few years ago.
I think it was Chip. Was it Chip Kelly?
No, Brian Kelly, one who went to
Or Brian Kelly or Chip Kelly?
LSU.
the one who went to
That's embarrassing. I bet you, Louisiana people hate, like, can't stand him trying to fake that Cajun accent every time he does. Have you ever heard him try to do interviews in the Cajun accent, Mace?
Yeah, sounds retarded.
Was there ever a coach like Brian Kelly when you were growing up that would do that, try to fake, like, if he wasn't from the area, he would try to fake an accent or try to put on an act to please the fans, even though he wasn't from the area, instead of being authentic?
I don't know. I don't remember that.
I personally, I couldn't believe Brian Kelly would go somewhere else after he got to Notre Dame.
The reason why he left Notre Dame was he was tired of losing to Nick Saban, tired of losing to who's our coach at Georgia.
Kirby.
So in his mind, the only way you're going to beat him is if you have the top-notch players, and you can't beat him join the SEC. He did, and he does produce pros to the NFL.
For me, no. I like Brian Kelly, but he's more of a Midwestern type coach. He doesn't really fit down here.
What does
He's
Midwestern coach mean, Manzano?
Like, he's Big Ten football. He's Big Ten football. That's what I mean. Big Ten football.
What does that mean?
Running the football and stuff like that.
Okay.
He's running the football on defense. That's what I mean by Big Ten Midwestern football.
Okay. That's a good assessment, actually. I actually agree with that.
Okay.
Southern football is more skill positions. Like
I would say Brian Kelly. He passes more. He passes more than most Midwestern coaches. If you would like to say that.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
I mean, he brought UC to prominence. That's hard to accomplish, man. He's a good coach.
By the way, this is for you Hurricane guys out there. Your week 2 home game against South Florida is on the CW channel, and it's at 4:30 in the afternoon.
That honestly, to me, down here is gonna be ABC, local ABC. Down here, Miami.
It's gonna be hot and muggy.
I was talking to a friend of mine. Actually, we were talking about old school like sports in general, and he said he feels the closest catcher in the modern era that maybe was the closest to Johnny Bench was probably Pudge. Do you and Vader agree with that, or not really?
I told you that when we talked about baseball the last time.
You did?
Yes, I did. Yeah. Florida LSU is your week 2 Saturday night game. This is a good one. A&M at Notre Dame.
Is that a true road game for Florida or LSU, or is that like a neutral site?
Florida LSU is in Death Valley.
Okay, because like some of these SEC games, they don't do true road games. They always do that neutral site bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
I will say about Pudge, he's the best catcher I've seen in my lifetime. He's the reason why I wanted to play catcher, but I'm left-handed.
Yeah, you like Pudge more than Bench, really?
Well, no, I like Bench more than Pudge, but Pudge is the best catcher I've seen.
Okay, I get what
I
you're saying.
didn't see Bench, unfortunately.
I get what you're saying.
For me, I grew up watching Buster. So if I would have played if I wanted to play catcher, that's who I would model my game after, Buster Posey. Because I was too young to see a prime. When I started watching baseball, Pudge was already on the way out. He retired around 2009, right, Mace? Pudge retired 2009, or
I think so. Yeah, something like that.
yeah.
If I grew up watching like Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson.
Well, Pudge is my guy, man. I wish I was right-handed, and I would have played catcher.
And Dave Stewart of the Oakland A's.
The Cobra, Dave Stewart.
No,
Yeah.
Dave Stewart was the pitcher.
And Jose Canseco.
In other words, he liked those Oakland teams.
I couldn't stand Jose Canseco.
My old school team, like my favorite old school team, were those Pittsburgh Pirate, like based off highlights and how they played. I like the We Are Family Pirates teams.
Didn't the Reds sweep the A's in the World Series?
Yes, they did.
That's what I
Dave
thought.
Stewart, Canseco, McGuire, all those steroid freaks. Fifth bench, Alejandro Kirk shot. He said,
Couldn't stand up against Barry Larkin, Eric Davis, Chris Sabo.
Damn.
Here we go.
Couldn't stand the Dodgers.
I like Carlton Fisk a little bit.
I couldn't stand the Dodgers back then.
Did you like Kirk Gibson, Mace?
Kirk was I didn't love him.
Kansas City Royals and LA Dodgers.
Thurman, honestly, I heard Thurman. They said Thurman was kind of, because of a bench, Thurman got overlooked a little bit. Do you agree with that, Mace?
Yeah.
I hear Kirk Gibson compared with Randy Johnson a lot. Is that true?
Nah, because one was an outfielder and the other one was
okay. Well, not St. Louis pitcher.
Adam Wainwright?
Not Wainwright, no, black guy, 60s.
Bob Gibson.
Bob Gibson.
Bob Gibson, yeah. I hear a lot of comparison between Bob Gibson and Randy Johnson. Is that true?
Yeah, you could say that.
Come on, is it Kirk Gibson? He played with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Randy, to me, but the only difference between Kirk and Bob and Randy Johnson is Randy had, until he went to, was it Seattle or the Rangers where he fixed, or Toronto, somewhere where he fixed his pitching issues, or because he was wild.
Touchdown, Saskatchewan. So Moss's boy, 60-yard bomb. Touchdown, Saskatchewan.
I did like Wade Boggs.
Boggs was nice.
Because Wade Boggs, he got a ring with the.
Were you a big fan of Steve Carlton, Mace?
Yes.
Were you?
Yeah, I was a huge fan of Steve Carlton. Yeah.
We hate him in Cincinnati, man. We can't stand him.
Damn.
I wonder why.
Those Red Philly rivalry was hot and heavy. Plus,
Carlton Fisk. That was the red. That was a 76, wasn't it?
Yep. I didn't go to the game. I could have went to the game, but I didn't. I could have been at that brawl, Boston and Yankees, Nettles and
1976. I don't think my parents was telling me turn that damn TV off.
and Fisk and Munson.
I can't remember. There was that 70. It was either 70 or 60s pitching staff for the Yankees where they had Whitey Ford on the team, but he got overlooked because the other guy was a superstar on that staff.
I hate to tell you this, Tony. The Yankees never had superstar pitchers, bro.
They never did. Really?
No.
That's
Yankees was known for their hitters.
Andy Pettit, David Cohn wasn't superstars?
No.
Huh.
Roger Clemens.
Superstar pitchers are Clemens when he was with Boston, with Pedro. Schilling. Those are superstar, megastar pitchers.
They would have had one if he hadn't passed away with Jose Fernandez.
Yeah, exactly. He was a superstar pitcher.
Wasn't Messina a Yankee for a minute?
Yeah, but he was no superstar. He never did nothing in the clutch.
Okay.
And remember, Yankees won their last championship the year after he retired.
For me, out of those Yankee pitchers, the guy I liked a lot was Pettit because he was clutch. You agree, Mace, right?
Yep, I cannot deny that. Yep.
And although we can't stand the Dodgers in Cincinnati, man, I love Oral Hearts.
I saw that rivalry.
The Astros, that's like a couple weeks ago, the Dodgers they got their ass franchised by the Houston Astros in California.
The Bulldog, man. The Bulldog was my guy in Cleveland, man.
At his height, did you hate? At his height, Bader, did you guys hate going up against Valenzuela? Fernando?
I didn't see Venezuela. Probably he was a beast, but I didn't get a chance to see him. I would have to ask my mom.
Dodgers Reds. I've seen that rivalry since I was 9 years old.
Yeah.
How about
I heard a lot about it.
Giants Reds wasn't that big a rivalry. The Reds' three rivals we'll make it four because the Mets beat them in '73. That was their best team too, and they lost to the Mets. How I don't know, but Mets plus the Ray Knight Eric Davis fight. Remember that?
Yep. Absolutely. Yep.
I'll do it in order: Pirates, Dodgers, Phillies, Mets. That's the Reds' rival.
I'm surprised you didn't say Cardinals.
What about the Expos?
Expos, man. As much as I love them, bro, they could never get over the hump.
And it's crazy. It's crazy that Ray Knight was a manager too. I didn't even know he was a Met at first. I'm like, I remember him being a Reds manager. That's where I know Ray Knight from.
He took over from Pinella.
Yeah.
Pinella took over Rose.
See, Mace, when you said rivals for the Reds, I'm surprised you didn't put in the top 5 the Cubs or the Cardinals. Why?
The Cubs was never an issue. The Cardinals, we can't stand the Cardinals though.
And the Cardinals were bad when the Reds were good.
We can't stand them.
There was never times where both teams were good. Maybe with Joey Votto.
And in those days, because you had who's our boy Tony Phillips and the Yadier Molina bros.
Brandon Phillips.
Yeah, Brandon Phillips.
The Votto years, man. The Cardinals were head and shoulders better than the Reds.
Joey never came up big in the big.
Never. And Pujols was the man. That was his era. So,
who was the rival for the Braves around that time, Mace?
The Reds.
In the NL.
The Reds, because that was the Larkin Reds, and Ron Gant went from the Braves to the Reds.
Ryan Gant, man. Almost caught a home run ball from Ryan Gant.
But that was, boy, it's
Was
amazing.
Ron a power hitter, Mace?
Yes, he was.
Absolutely.
Was he like that freaky type of power that you saw with Stanton and Judge, where they were able to? Was Ron like that type of power where you saw him hit balls out of the stadium all the time?
Sometimes. Gant, how the hell you have an outfield of Gant, Justice, and Otis Nixon, and you barely won one championship?
Right. That should have been the Braves era.
This is what happened to the Braves again. I mean, 4 years ago, I was touting them as the next baseball dynasty. And instead, the Braves, it always happens to them, bro. I don't know what it is about that franchise, bro.
And then the man Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, that whole lineup. Oh my God, man!
You know what I think it is with the Braves specifically, Mace. It's one or the other. They have great pitching, but the offense is on and off and stuff like that, or the pitching is suspect, but the offense is elite and stuff like that.
The pitching was never suspect. When you have Glavine, Smoltz, and Maddox, the pitching is never the problem.
Yeah,
no, I'm saying this era.
Okay. Yeah, this era, the Braves, the only time they have both, they beat Houston for the World Series. They still have won in 20. They blew that because the two idiots were always dancing to merengue at the top of the dugout, got the Dodgers pissed off.
They're saying the Yankees might go after what's his name, Acuna.
The Braves will have a fire sale, believe it or not. That is.
That's sad, man.
I couldn't stand the 95 on the Braves.
I wasn't a big fan of those 90s Blue Jays, Mace.
I love that team, bro. That team had everything.
The Blue Jays was tight back then. That's a clue.
I prefer the Twins with Kirby.
Even the Twins. The Twins was good back then.
Okay. Me back then. Wow, in the National League, I was big with the Reds, bro, because my boy was there, man. They won the World Series, and I'd ride and die with Larkin, bro.
Me too.
Barry's my dude, bro.
Cincinnati's own, man.
Yeah, nothing Riders.
Yeah, no. Oh, you got the game? Oh, 2-0. Saskatchewan up 10-0 already.
Mace, what? Can you explain to me how that Montreal team didn't win a World Series? How that was possible with the amount of talent they had?
A lot of resentment towards Kid Carter. A lot of players was jealous of Kid Carter because Kid Carter played to the cameras.
The Washington Nationals.
Is it true they're trying to get? I heard they're trying to get the Expos back in the league.
Yeah, they want to get somebody to go up there.
It's probably going to be Tampa.
No, Tampa was just sold 2 weeks ago.
Maybe Miami?
They may go to Salt Lake City.
Maybe Miami goes up to Montreal?
I don't know. The way the Marlins are playing now, I don't think they're going anywhere. I mean, they're playing good baseball.
Yeah, and they're starting to draft well, too.
Yeah, they're beginning to draft some hitters for a change instead of some goddamn pitchers.
We won last night. We winning today.
Yeah, see? Mr. Miami knows. Marlins are doing it again.
Those Marlins teams are some of the won the World Series are some of the best I've ever seen. How they didn't keep that team together is beyond.
The owner was cheap as hell. That's why.
That's right.
They had like different owners.
I'm gonna be honest. When young boy died, a few years
Fernandez.
back,
Fernandez.
what bothered me about that whole thing was Yankee fans.
See, we ain't been the same when Jose
Yeah, did they turn on him, calling him a drug addict or something like that?
What the Yankee fans did, I think, was classist. Was they all thought they was going to get him and everything, which was true. They was going to make a trade. But when he passed away, they said, "Oh well, this he died. We'll get somebody." I'm like, damn, Yankee fans, bro, that arrogant.
that was all on the news that day. When he
See,
died.
with Jose Mace, I think, to be honest, I think he would have been better as a Met than a Yankee because I don't think Jose would like the media.
Like you and I throwing a ping pong ball held at the Crimson Tide.
Yeah, go ahead, Tony. You saying?
What I was saying is, I think Jose would have been better as a Met than a Yankee because Jose is a very calm kid, and I don't think he's the type of guy who wouldn't want the media on top of him all the time.
All you have to do is speak Spanish, and nobody will bother him. I'm dead serious about that. Media here
Is the reason why people hated Vladimir Guerrero Sr. because he refused to speak any English?
English. But yeah, his son speaks English.
Yeah, because Vladimir had he was a freak athlete. Do you agree, Mace?
Guerrero? His father?
Yeah.
His father was this unique. That's what I have to say about Vlad Senior. Vlad Senior was a hell of a baseball player.
Who was that outfield with those? Who was in that outfield with
What's on the mind?
Mace? Do you remember those prime Expos teams? I know Vlad wasn't in right field. I can't remember who was right and left.
Well, when Vladimir got there, the team was bad.
Okay.
So I forgot who the outfield was.
What Moise was on that team?
White?
He was gone, bro. Vlad got there in '97.
Okay.
Were you a big fan of Devon White, Mace?
Yes.
Hey, coach.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know Ron Washington got a ring. He got a ring.
Yeah, with the Braves, yeah.
Yeah.
Was he the assistant coach on that staff with what's his name? Bobby.
No,
Bobby.
He wasn't with him. He's with the manager who's there now.
Bobby.
But yeah, he was
Snitchker.
He was the third base coach. Yeah. Yeah, Ron Washington, I wish him the best because he's not managing no more, and he was very ill. I'm gonna tell you the truth. What it is, he got tired of these suck ass players, so he walked away.
I think Terry Francona. I think Francona would be a good manager for your Angels, Mace, if he gets fired.
No, Francona is just happy in Cincinnati where he belongs.
They're saying he might get fired.
He ain't getting fired from
right.
that.
Nobody's firing Francona.
You don't think that's wherever that rumor is coming from? You think it's BS? That ownership is not going to fire Francona?
Hell no.
Why would they after a year?
The Reds are playing as good as they can play right now. The division's tough. No one knew the Brewers was going to be on the Cubs' tail, and no one knew the sucky ass Cardinals was going to bounce back.
Yeah, no, and to me, I think certain fan bases have a lack of patience. Like, to be honest, like Rays, Reds and Cardinals fans don't have a ton of patience when it comes to waiting for the team to rebuild and stuff like that.
That's not true about the Reds.
Exactly, Reds been rebuilding for years. But they're good. You're going to see standing room crowds. Reds are good. I know Manzano was like rolling his eyes at that. Reds are good.
Oh no,
That's
no. What I'm saying, like, I have a lot of Cincinnati Reds fans where I live in Sarasota, and they want to trade some of the young talent to get better to get guys who are more experienced, like in your deep system, to get like veteran hitters and pitchers and stuff like that. So they they don't have the patience to let these young kids play and stuff like that.
I
These are
just,
like old school Reds fans, like the Big Red Machine fans.
you
I
do
just,
know most of the Big Red Machine fans are dead, right?
I just came from up there, San Antonio.
Yeah, most of them are, man. My mom was like the last one. Is one of the last ones that's hanging on, man. That's around still. That can even remember the Big Red Machine.
That was the best thing my father ever did for me, bro. I got in trouble in school, so my father punished me. I said, Dad, you got to let me see Johnny play live at the World Series, Dad. I will do whatever you
Sweet,
want me to do.
Ox.
Take out the garbage, do the dishes, Dad. You got to let me go to the game, to the World Series. And my father said, you can go. I've never seen a more offensive force in my life in person than Johnny Bench in that World Series. He totally destroyed the Yankees by himself.
Mace, if you had to choose between these two teams, the We Are Family Pirates and those '80s Mets, who had a deeper pitching staff and who had a deeper lineup, in your opinion?
Pirates lineup, Mets pitching.
Oh yeah, Mets. They had one player when it came to hitting on that team.
Who they had? Strawberry, Mookie Wilson, Gary Carter, Kevin Mitchell. That team was loaded, man. But again, I'll take the Pirates with Dave Parker and Willie Stargell over the Mets when it comes to hitting.
Did those pirate did those guys come way after uh what's his name passed? Uh,
No, Parker came to replace Clemente the following year, but that whole team was there for the whole decade. That's the way baseball was back in those days. They there was no free agent.
Players were more loyal than they are now.
Yes.
For
Much
you, who
more.
was your best Angels teammates?
Wow. Whew. My favorite team of that group, I'm going to say 78, 79 was my two favorite teams because that's when they first became good and they made the playoffs and they won the division in 79. 78, they were real good, but when Lyman Bostock was killed, they just came out with video with that on YouTube the other day. I didn't watch it, but they killed him. They had to go spend money again, and they got Carew to replace him. But what I loved about that 78 team, see, back in those days in the 70s, you had to look in the newspaper to find out did your team win or lose. You got to read the box score. So they got off to a 30-9 start. So I'm like, oh, okay, let me find out who their players are. And I found out they were all rookies. So I said, okay, I'll ride and die with these guys. I don't know them. Until the night they played the Yankees, and we had one of the best brawls ever at home plate.
See, I'm surprised you have that over the team with Torrey Gloss and the one that beat who beat that
Yeah,
team who won the World Series in the
Bonds.
2000s.
They beat Bonds.
Bonds.
Yeah, they beat the Giants. Yeah.
Very fun.
Yeah, I'm surprised you like those teams from the late '70s over that team with Torrey Gloss, Tim Salmon, uh, uh,
That
And
Erstat,
wasn't
Darren
Jim
Evans.
Evans on that team?
now they got rid of him, man. The
Okay.
associate didn't like him, so they got rid of him.
He, Jim Edmonds was a playboy.
Jim Edmonds, bro. Hey, that boy remember this. Remember the game in in St. Louis when he jumped over the fence and robbed Griffey of a grand slam back in 2000? Remember
Absolutely. Absolutely.
that? My man was like, what would you say, Dad? About 70 feet from the fence?
Uh, and it's crazy. That's what put Jim Edmonds on the map. It's odd enough because that's what Griffey used to do to people.
Yeah, that's why I told Manzano a couple of years ago the two best center fielders in that era was clearly Griffey and Edmonds. And like I said, nothing against Andrew Jones, but Andrew Jones's problem was he made shit look too easy.
But
Wow,
can you blame him for that, Mace?
and Griffey and Edmonds were highlight reels. Manzano, you just missed what I just said a minute ago. Let me say it again to you. Ken Griffey thought he hit a grand slam in St. Louis. Jim Edmonds ran 70 yards to catch that ball over. He had to jump over the fence and catch that ball. Think about that. Andrew Jones never did that.
I can't remember. There was a highlight of a center fielder in the 90s that like ran up like Spider-Man style up the
That's this guy's son, Gary Matthews Jr. did that.
That's another. Gary Matthews to me is another underrated center fielder.
His father was great. When we won with the 80 Phillies, he was great. His son,
Oh, a prime. Where do you have a prime center field? Mike Trout, Mace.
Damn, I heard that name. Oh, God.
All right, I'll answer your honest question. Before the year 2015, I would have said he was up there with Griffey and Edmonds and Andrew Jones and Lofton, but he's been hurt the last 5 years, so he's fallen off completely, in my opinion.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
He's no longer, and it bothers his ego. He admitted this that Aaron Judge and Otani are the faces of baseball now. Bryce Harper, it bothers him. No, Jim, you should
That's
never
a
got
guy.
hurt.
Judge to me is like a freak to be able to play center field at that size is ridiculous.
The Angels should go.
Yeah, go ahead, guy boy. I'll say
No, I was just gonna say the Angels should go back to those gray pinstripe unis.
You like those pinstripes?
I do. I like
Nah,
pinstripes in general.
I like the ones they wore last week, the throwback from the 70s ones, bro.
Okay.
Were you a big fan of
Yeah,
those
those are
pinstripe Marlins
pinstripes. uniforms?
that boy? From the late 90s?
I'm a fan of any pinstripes outside of the Yankees.
I'm glad you brought up the Yankees. Let me say about Judge.
It's like that with the Marlins
Wow.
uniforms back in '93.
Judge got 350 home runs already.
When the Marlins came in the league, they had on that teal jersey.
I know you could get that jersey at, by the way. If
So I
you
want
want it.
that jersey.
Is he the
Okay.
youngest
think-
over 300? Would you say Judge is the youngest to over like 350 home runs, Mace?
I know I gotta look that up, but I know Judge. What I was gonna say about him is, I gotta give him a lot of credit. You know, I'm not a fan of his. You know why. But I will say
Yankee.
this. You damn right. But I will say this. He's turned himself to one hell of a baseball player. He also, to his credit, represents the Yankees very, very well.
My Seminoles.
And that's not easy to do. Because to be...
I thought it would take him a long time, Mace, to replace Derek Jeter.
Yeah. If you ever watch Jeter's documentaries, you know what player he replaced. And
Don't think
I was watching the Blue Jays game today.
I know who you're talking about. The
And,
Marlins' former manager.
and the pregame show was all up in Toronto was all praising Don Mattingly. They were bringing up his 1980s, and they
Derek
said that
Jeter, Derek Jeter, he quit.
no, oh, the Marlins. Well, that's a different story. I don't do Marlins stuff. All I know is this: the man, coming back to Judge.
Stand down, Derek Jeter.
Judge represents the Yankees very, very well. The Yankees are
Is,
lucky they're picked as their captain since I've been alive. Munson was a fuck up, man. I don't even know why they picked his ass.
is Girardi still managing in the league?
They no Yankees. Not only did Jose Altuve ruin his career, bro.
Oh.
I tell you, at Miami, I was in the hospital when you played the Dodgers.
When we beat the brakes off him 18-1.
I tell you, that man is so hated around baseball. Altuve is ridiculous, man.
You,
They did
you,
cheat. You all know. Yankees were robbed. So was the Dodgers, the Red Sox.
it's odd. I think if Altuve was on the Yankees and Dodgers, they wouldn't hate him. To be honest, like it's just that he was on their rival. That's why they hate him. If he was
I, they're great, son.
yeah, no, this is where I the hatred for players. It's just because they're not on your team. If Altuve was on the Dodgers, they would be fine with that crap. Dodgers fans would ignore half of that crap.
I don't know about that, Tony. It's like the Yankees. If Altuve ever played for them, he will never be accepted, bro, by Yankee fans. Never.
You still playing the show, Mace?
Say again.
You still playing the show?
Which one?
25. Have you played 25?
No, I haven't played it. Tell me how it is.
I haven't played 25. I'm still playing 24.
I actually played 25. It's actually really good, Mace. But the only complaint I have is the franchise mode is very it's very difficult to make trades. They force you to if you're trading a superstar or something like that, you can't ask for a whole bunch of prospects and
That
destroy
sucks.
another team's farm system.
That sucks.
I'm glad GTA 6 come out.
May of 26. You got 10 more months.
Yeah.
Come
Yeah,
on,
don't forget
GTA 6.
November of 26 next year, fellas, is
No,
PS.
remember 20.
Manzano's dog telling Tony that it's time to eat. Get that outpool ready, Tony, or do you feed your dog a steak?
Mm.
Yeah, no. They hear my parents outside the door. That's why they're barking at the door and stuff
Yeah,
like
my
that.
boy used to feed his Doberman steaks.
My franchise team at 24 is tight. I can't leave them alone. I really can't.
I know it gets addictive, right?
Yeah.
And I enjoy losing more than I do winning. I like it when the computer sweeps me. See, I struggle to get 90. I struggle to get 93 wins in MLB this year. That's why I love it so much. And I get eliminated in the playoffs. I said, see, Tony's out of here. It's me, 305, and that boy kicking it. Let me get here because I was planning on getting here. Then I'm gonna go back to Dame Lillard because we haven't talked about it. Um, I love the fact that when I woke up from my nap Thursday night, I was watching the Argonauts, and then something came across Instagram, and I sent it to Moss. We love you, Melina. Melina puts her love heart to all three of us. Um,
What's up, Sister Melena?
and
Going on, Melina.
the thumbnail, it said, Nazem Kadri will waive his no trade clause for 2 seasons. the Canadians and the Maple Leafs, and that I jumped on my bed. I was saying, I was screaming, yes, yes, yes. If you want to make a bet in the NHL this year, bet two things. Number one, bet the under on the Calgary Flames. They're not good. They're going to be a disaster. Number two, take the over on the Canadians. That's a lock. I'm so happy Kadri wants to go to a winner, and we will accommodate him at the right time. Um, by the way, schedule came out this week. I was looking at the schedule. This is for Mr. Miami. Uh, October 21st
Gotta be
and
the Capitals.
7th. No, that's when you play my Flames. The 21st and the 7th. Since that boy's up here, let me give him a Blackhawk update.
Who the Maple who the Canadians played first?
The Maple Leafs in Toronto. As
Mm.
far as the Blackhawks go, I don't know what direction they're going, but I know this about them. If there's a bright light on the Blackhawks, they got the five best baby defensemen in the league, and they got a great goalie. And when you have a defense and a goalie, you're going to win games, folks. The question is, will Connor Bedard stop whining and crying and play like a number one overall pick? But the Blackhawks are set on defense and goalie, which is to me critical in hockey. But you can always win games 2-1.
Yeah. I hope they do something. Been dead in the water for way too long.
Man, my mother's tired of it. My mother enjoys drinking her iced tea and watching Blackhawks on a Wednesday night in Chicago. Mom was
Indeed.
happy that Seth Jones got a ring. I told my mother the Blackhawks will be back. Mom. I hope you're alive to see it. And I'm not kidding around about that. God, I
What
hope
does McDavid do after two back-to-back finals losses?
he hasn't even signed his extension, which I don't think he will. Tell you, we're gonna have a great summer next summer, folks. July 1st, 2026. All those superstars as unrestricted free agents. You know, I'll cover it. Boston, Chicago, the Rangers, Toronto, Montreal, all ready to open up their checkbooks.
Yeah,
Should be a fun July 1st, 1 year from now.
man. You would have think the Oilers would have got one out of that.
Florida is this better. But again, I said this the other night, and this will put a smile on Mr. Miami's face. The new juggernaut in the NHL is the Canadians, bar none. I mean, the Canadians, it's going to be very tough to beat
And and
Montreal.
um we the king of Florida.
And you want to know something? That boy, true story.
Yeah.
The Wednesday before Thanksgiving, I was on the air, Melina, uh, Moss, and we were telling Mr. Miami he should join a team. So, I showed him my Flames jerseys and he was impressed. But Mr. Miami don't want to ride and die with me.
I'm saying right here in Montreal.
Then he Melina tried to entice him with snow bunnies to go to the Maple Leafs. And I told Mr. Miami, you do not want to be around a fan base that's ready to jump off a bridge. Don't do that.
Montreal.
So then I said to him, why don't you join the Canadians? And they were the worst team in the league that day. I showed Mr. Miami how it is in Montreal, how the fans treat the team. greatest franchise in the world, in my opinion, the greatest city in the world when it comes to hockey in the world. And Mr. Miami was so impressed. He wanted to have Toronto with him. I said, "You can't." We all said, "You can't do that."
Damn.
I keep
So from
I
the
keep
day,
hearing my bad, Max.
no, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I keep hearing about my second favorite team. They on the come up, an Avalanche.
I don't know what happened to them last year in the playoffs.
Uh,
You
What
can't
about
be.
the what about the Winnipeg the Jets? Them
They're
two
good.
like each other too.
Yeah, you like Winnipeg. You know me. I like Winnipeg. I don't love them because they're a rival on my team. I don't love Winnipeg, but I respect them a little bit. But the point I
Uh,
was going to make is Mr. Miami, from the day he went to the Canadians never looked back.
uh,
I got one team in hockey because I forgot we did get beat by the Jets. Can't stand them Jets.
yeah.
He hates
I
the
like
Capitals.
the I like the NHL game. That's probably like my favorite sports game for real. Is the hockey game. So
I like it too.
yeah,
The New York Rangers.
those throwback jerseys, man. The
Which one?
Nordiques and the Hartford Whalers. Those Laker colored Kings jerseys.
And them Maple Leaf jerseys.
Yeah,
Funny you say that because next Friday I was going to get his jerseys anyway. But for the first time in my life, I will have a Maple Leaf jersey next Friday because I'm getting the Alexander Mogilny collection now that he's a Hall of Fame. Took him 30 years to put him
yeah.
in, but yo, pull up. Big money's in the building.
What's up, brother
What's,
Sean?
what's good with you?
Glad to be back with guys. Remember Tuesday, I don't know if I'm gonna be on at 7 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon
Or 4
because
o'clock in the morning,
that is the day NFL training camp. So,
or 4 a.m. in the morning,
mm,
or 3.
that may be coming soon, 305. To be announced. I'm not joking about that. To be announced. I'm not saying nothing yet, but I got something in the works.
I'll be sleep.
I really wish we could have continued that Jordan conversation for the other night.
Yeah, I've been trying to reach him to tell him to come back. That guy was good.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is about eye test, man. He comes up here and we have somebody we don't know. And the sad thing is about that night was we all, except for you, all the rest of us agreed with Michael Jordan about
yeah.
Michael Jordan.
Which I can't still blowing my mind. I thought that was universal knowledge that Jordan is the greatest player of all time, but I guess it's not.
Some people, a lot of people believe it's Russell. I didn't see Russell play. I'm going with Kareem. I saw him play.
I,
Some
I
people
think
think it's Magic.
I just went to sleep and I woke up and I came up here I said, oh shit, let me go and exit.
Man, when Mr. Miami sent me that tweet, that text that Lillard went back to the Blazers, I didn't know what to think.
Yeah, me neither. I still don't know what to think.
I talked about it to start the show. I'm not happy about it. No. And the reason why I'm not happy about it is we've moved past him. Now he's coming back. For what?
The money ball.
That is a great rap song by him. And now, you know, the fans there, I mean, we just had a rookie. They call him the next Jokic. You know, Yang performed like no other in summer league. The only one who played better was Harper's kid and Flag. And this guy comes back when the franchise is moving forward.
Right. He would have been like.
LeBron the GOAT. Yeah, of course, Iman will say that.
He would have
Iman,
been.
opening day, lock. Daniel Jones is the starter. Dolphins will whip his ass again. Take the Dolphins plus 1.5, everybody. They will win outright in Indianapolis. Dolphins.
Daniel Jones is starting in Indianapolis.
Yeah, I'll say it now, folks. 37-14 Miami over Indy.
So they
Lock.
completely given up on Richardson. Then.
Just about. He sucks. Just about.
He does. He does.
31-3.
But so does Daniel Jones. So like.
My name is Paul Heyman.
I gotta go Miami 37-14.
Miami gonna be the spoiler of the coach.
Spoiler.
Well,
Lock of the weekend, bro. Spoiler.
we can write the coast off already.
Yes, we can.
In the Jets.
Oh, speaking of that, I wish Moss was in here. You guys will never guess, especially you, that boy. And Iman, you could guess in the chat. Who is ranked the 7th best quarterback according to Yahoo Fantasy? And it's not going to change because no one really made a big deal. This blew my mind. Mahomes was 6, by the way. If you play in the 18 league, Mahomes is the 11th round pick ranked by Yahoo Fantasy Football. If you play in the 10-team league, he's on a 9th round pick. But to get back to what I was saying, you'll never guess who they have as the 7th best quarterback in fantasy football. And this shit, and then I'm gonna tell you what some of the other guys are, who they picked him over. Any of you guys got a guess?
I don't. The fantasy's so crazy. I don't have a guess.
This 13 and 2. This is his 13 and 2 years. That's a giveaway.
Quarterback.
And he's starting for this team. Yep. 7th best according to fantasy experts.
Geno? Can't be Geno.
The tribal chief.
Remember, Mahomes is ranked 86 in the league.
If you put Patrick Mahomes in the 90s playing football in the 90s, Patrick Mahomes ain't gonna make it in the 90s.
I don't know.
He'll be on crutches.
You guys give up?
I do.
What was the question?
Think AFC East. Think AFC East.
Hope ain't no Josh Allen.
No, Josh Allen's number 1 quarterback.
It's got to be
Tula?
No. Who's starting for the Jets?
Is it
You got it.
what's the name?
Which is ridiculous. There is no way in hell Justin Fields is better than Herbert, better than Love, better than Tua, better than, I'm going through the whole list, better than Rodgers, better than what's his face?
What's Detroit Lions quarterback?
Jared Goff. He's better than him according to the rankings. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm getting it right now to not only tell you but to show you.
He's not. He ain't no way he's better than Stroud.
You'll never guess what Stroud is. And Love and Tua. When I tell you where these guys are, you're gonna be like, get the F out of here. But this is what this Negro really believes who did the new guy doing these fantasy rankings, which is a fucking joke.
Right. You told me about Stroud the other day. Like I still can't believe it.
Yeah, Stroud is 132. Love is 158. Two is 150. No, two is 175. He's 175. You know, those are some ridiculous. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
I tell you, this year, if you're gonna play fantasy football, my word of caution: if you want the top six quarterbacks, which are, and I know this is off the top of my head, there's two from the AFC, NFC East. That would be Daniels, who's number three, by the way, and Hertz. You got Lamar, and you got Burrow, and what's his face, Josh Allen. And then number six, and you can get him if you're playing an 18 league again in the 11th round, Patrick Mahomes. After that, uh, Justin Fields. From him on, you get a couple. You get Baker, you get Purdy, you get uh, Herbert. After that, folks, you're not going to see another, what you would call a named quarterback until C.J. Stroud at 132, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Which is effing crazy. Which means if you're going to play in a fantasy league, any league you play in, you're going to be playing with sharks because those guys know you could get your quarterback in the 15th round. What do that mean? There are going to be some loaded teams this year in fantasy you got to compete against all over the planet to win a championship. When you know you can get your quarterback in the 15th, 16th, 20th rounds, you're going to have a loaded roster. You should have a loaded team. But you got some idiots who will reach and let talent pass them by. Not me, boy. I'm doing my homework next weekend.
No doubt.
And in my money league, I traded uh, I traded my second round pick on Thursday for uh, 2/3 and 2/4. So now I got 3/3 and 4/4. Boy, I could rack up that.
No doubt. Jeez, Molina, man.
Fantasy is the best. You just gotta keep your head.
Can we please stop with the Joe and No I love? Please.
Who? Which guy?
The so-called tribal chief. That's all I want to say.
Who's the tribal chief?
The so-called tribal chief.
Which is who?
305's profile picture.
I don't even know who that is. Let me see.
That's Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, that's the so-called tribal chief. I agree. OTC, OTC, OTC.
His name
He's
is Joe.
back.
His name is Joe.
That's his real name, Joe.
Yeah.
He's back.
Tribal chief, my ass. Tribal chief is in Kansas City. To further notice.
No, not no more. See, you got Hurts.
I like Kurtz. I'm not Big O. Can't stand him. Speaking of Big O, I will get on him for ripping Damon Lillard yesterday.
Yeah. Dame would have been better served in Boston or Houston, though, for sure.
You like Dame in Boston?
Damn it, Houston more than Boston.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I thought he was going to Houston.
Riders 28 to Riders got 20-8.
Hey man, Dame going to Houston, man, would have made them chip contenders.
They are, to me, they can beat OKC right now.
Okay.
But if I had to do the four best teams in the league are in Houston, OKC, Dallas, and Denver. That's why LeBron went out so bad. Because he knows he has no chance of beating those teams, the Lakers.
20-8.
What time is it in Vancouver? It's only 5 o'clock out there. Miami's bored. Glad that boy is back again. We'll take a look at that.
Shooting the Philadelphia Eagles. They already got their rings already.
Yeah, I saw that.
Them balls are nice. Philadelphia got a couple players. Philadelphia got couple players got 2 rings. Cause they was on they was on the Super Bowl team, 17 and 2024.
I keep hearing Kai and Anthony going to Syracuse. That's true.
His son?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I heard too, yeah.
He wearing 15 or 7.
Oh, I don't know. I don't follow that.
Uh,
You know me, I'm not you know.
Melo was my favorite player.
You're one of those mellow heads?
Yeah, no doubt.
And my boy loved Mello too. God bless his soul.
And Donovan Half, he did go to Syracuse.
Find something. It's not here. Fuck it.
Couldn't stand Syracuse back then.
That Knicks teams was.
Today.
You ain't like Bay. You ain't like Bayheim.
Hell no. To me,
I couldn't stand Syracuse back then.
I couldn't stand all.
That's when the Hurricanes they got destroyed in that game.
He did look like a dork in the 80s. Like, man, how does he know how to play basketball?
I cannot stand Bayham. Bayham is right up there with me with Coach K.
Damn. Talk about Duke.
Oh God.
Can't stand Duke back then, nigga.
I can't stand Duke, period.
She mean either.
I can't. I hate Duke.
It's like Alabama in basketball.
I'm wondering why Kyrie even went there.
Why did Kyrie go there? I don't know.
I gave basketball a chance in '92. I checked out.
You ain't missing nothing.
I checked out end of the season. I said I just can't get into college basketball.
Well, my team's been sucking for years. That's why I got the hell out. But the coach promised, the new coach that got promised, they're gonna run and gun. Let me see it.
I couldn't stand Christian Laettner and pull-ups. So like,
I couldn't stand another team I can't stand back then was Georgetown.
I love Georgetown.
Yeah,
I used to
I
like the
couldn't
coach.
stand Thompson.
Big
I
John.
never
You
liked
couldn't stand Big John?
Nah, I like Big
stand.
John. I just can't stand Georgetown. I'm sorry.
I couldn't stand the Big East, bro.
Yeah. That 30 for
Team,
30 was good though. I loved it.
the only Big East team I liked, like I showed support, was Villanova
Mhm.
and UConn.
Okay. St. John's too. I like St. John's.
I respect St. John's, but
John Lucas.
John Lucas, I know who he is.
John Lucas with St. John.
I just enjoyed. What was I gonna say? I really, really
Remember
like.
Arkansas.
Um,
Arkansas. They was a good team back then.
yes, they were. Them I liked. Those guys I like.
I like Nolan Richardson. He's one of my favorite coaches.
Yeah, I like. I love the hell coach. Molina's talking about Butler. 305
But
Court Center.
Arkansas when they won a championship back then, I was happy for Arkansas.
Yeah, I was too. They beat Duke too. I loved every minute of them.
And I did like another team I did like in college football was Mississippi State with coach what's that coach he beat Alabama it was an upset when Alabama lost to Mississippi State. Is it Coach Crum?
Bruce Pearl's Tennessee. I like Bruce Pearl though. He's more of a fan than a coach.
Bruce Pearl. Was he at Ball State?
I don't remember. I remember him from Tennessee. He might have been at Ball State before. I'm not sure.
I like the Lions are lining up to kick a field goal. That's the one thing that the CFL has. It's good field goals.
Dang, I can't believe training camp was here. Just about.
What happened?
I just can't believe training camp just about here.
Yep, 72 hours from now, 305.
So they
Yeah.
even got they already got all the yearbooks, all the yearbooks, but they coming
TV
out right
already?
now.
They got them on ESPN already? Or,
Yeah,
or NFL Network?
or NFL Network.
I can't watch CFL. I just can't. I try. I can't do it. But
Well, it's fun when your team is the best team in the league.
yeah. It's something about them goalposts in front of the end zone. I just can't. I can't do it. Like
All right, he missed it. Oh, he got the field goal. Yeah, I told you, CFL kickers. Yeah, I talked about my Stampeders earlier. Um, best offense, best defense in the league, and they're 5-1. And if they can get to Labor Day, 7-3,
I
everything goes. Everything goes through Alberta to get to the Grey Cup.
already checked out the Dolphins yearbook.
How
I
boring was it?
deleted it.
There you go. Good boy.
Yep, I deleted it.
Good boy. Good man.
See,
if I was to pick a team, I would probably get a Tiger Cats guy.
That's Hamilton.
Yeah.
I like the
Miami,
name.
the
I like the
Outlet,
name of
Lima,
yearbook.
Argos, Mosses, the Rough Riders. And I'm the Stampeders.
I like the Alouettes too.
I like the 90s yearbook.
Yeah, those NFL yearbooks was great, man. I'm sorry the NFL stopped that shit.
When they had
Why,
them on
you didn't like it?
VCR tapes.
Yeah. What'd you say, Max?
Really? You didn't like the yearbooks?
I love them. I'm sorry ESPN stopped them.
They're on
Sure did.
NFL Network.
Oh, the NFL Network. Okay.
It's, today's yearbooks, they boring.
I used to
Yeah,
watch those
because
every offseason.
they try to make every fan base have hope.
Right.
So they bullshit the yearbooks now.
When Steve what's that what was his name? It's Steve Sable.
God bless his soul.
No doubt.
The father and the son.
NFL Films was great, man. I used to watch that all the time.
Yeah, me too.
And the dude always do the voice.
Harry Callis.
The
Greg
Frozen
Peterson.
Tundra.
Yep.
They used to have that great music too, man.
The NFL music.
I loved it. When I
Like
start
prime time.
when I start doing straight football again in September, I'm gonna be playing NFL. I got the whole anthology saved.
Right.
I'm gonna play NFL music in the background.
I think I got
Frozen Tundra of Lambeau Field.
some NFL film music.
We'll be in Lambeau.
Prime time from '89.
We'll be in Lambeau September 11th. Showdown.
I like the NFL film from '89. Some of the
Showdown.
music when ESPN that's when ESPN was good back then.
It's garbage now. The showdown between young Jaden Daniels, who was at, I saw this before I came up this evening, who was at Juju Watkins' birthday party.
That's what's up.
Mom wasn't in sight.
That's what's up. Let them live, man. Let Juju and Jalen live, man. Hashtag, man.
Speaking of, 3 weeks ago, these two very good athletes got married. Congratulations to Jordan Love and to Patrick Laine. And you couldn't have had two more different weddings, but they were both absolutely beautiful. I'll do Love first since you guys are used to people in the hood. It was outstanding wedding. They made it people friendly because you had every ethnic group there, all night having a good time. Drake performed that song from what 10 years ago. I think it's called "Baby Girl." I think. Did Drake do that song, fellas?
What's that?
Did Drake do the song "Baby Girl"?
I think so.
Yeah. And 2311 Saskatchewan. And it was a great wedding for them. Is uh, Ronita really showed off her fine ass curves, and
Get out of there.
I am out of there.
That's
That was a good, very good hood. Had a little everything has some hood in it.
Not bad.
Now, to Patrick Laine, this man had to spend out of his own pocket, unless he's marrying a rich woman, had to spend at least $5 million on this wedding. It's one of the best weddings I've ever seen in my life. I've been to 15 weddings, guys.
I've been a couple of weddings.
You want to know the cool part about me? True story. Every wedding I've been to, I was at the groom's table.
Nice.
Yeah, and the
Same way with
lady,
me, man.
And the young lady who got married, who invited me to a wedding, she is the young lady that runs my money league in fantasy. I had to go to that one
Mm.
because where she lives, she lives in a barn. Believe it or not, pretty cool.
The last wedding I went to, that was my cousin's wedding. That was the last wedding I went to, and he started acting funny. I wish I'd have stayed on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
Same way
saying,
with me. Same way with me, Mace. Most weddings I've been to, I was in the wedding.
yeah, me too.
Groomsman. Go ahead.
Now the young lady who got married, I was part of her party too. But you know how it is when you're the Negro and her party was full of white folks. To get my drift.
And then my sister-in-law, she almost got into it with some people she don't even know.
Yeah.
I'm talking about some big women.
At that point, I'll be right back, brother. Let me go take my meds for the night. You guys continue to talk about
Indeed.
I
it.
did like this. I said I'm not stopping it. She get beat up. I ain't stopping it.
Not me. What I do is I go on my phone and look at jerseys while they're killing each other.
See, I'm a spectator. See, my brother, he said I ain't stopping it. You get beat up by some big women like they do in professional wrestling on BB and in WWF. That big lady was sit on her would break her ribs.
You go get into a wrestler segment. Now's the time. 305.
I forgot we can't talk wrestling up here no more.
Yeah, no doubt.
I'm ready for football season.
Kinda. Not for real, but kinda.
Already got my vacation out the way.
Yeah.
I wish I could take another vacation.
I'm ready for training camp. I don't know if I'm ready for the season.
Training camp. I am ready for training camp. I do want to hit the road again.
I might go to a big training camp this year. I ain't never been. You been to a Dolphins training camp?
Uh
Yeah. That's usually where you can go and meet the players, man, get autographs at training camp. That's what they keep. That's what they always say.
Yeah. I need to. I need to get I need to get to the training camp.
Yeah, I ain't never been to a training camp. I'm thinking about going this year. I don't think they announced who going to be on Hard Knocks either this year.
I hope we don't be on Hard Knocks again. So we get on Hard Knocks, and that's on Hard Knocks, that's a curse. It's like that with John Madden game. I'm
That's going to be
still
interesting. Josh Allen on Hard Knocks.
still tired from the road.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
On Mississippi Delta.
You went to the Delta, huh?
Yeah. Mississippi.
How was that?
It was good. It's a long Mississippi. That's a long drive.
Yeah. It's a long drive from my way too. I got family in Mississippi too.
Like I got family in is it Mount Olive, Mississippi?
Yeah. My people's in Jackson.
And I did go to casino when I was in Philadelphia, Mississippi. I had to go through Alabama to get to Mississippi.
Yeah. Yeah, my people's in Yazoo and Jackson.
Hey. See, see when I go through Mount Olive, I can always take 78, shading is it 78 is it east or 78 it's 78 west.
Only been down there once, and we was going through Mississippi. We ain't even stopped, so I don't know nothing about Mississippi. I know more about Georgia.
So I ain't been to Memphis.
Tennessee is nice. I love Tennessee.
So I like Memphis.
Memphis is nice. Nashville, Knoxville. It's all. I love Tennessee. It's all nice to me.
Like Memphis, Tennessee, and Arkansas.
Yeah.
Driving through Mississippi and Memphis, Tennessee, and then Arkansas, that big bridge. I just want to close my eyes as soon as you get to Mississippi. I say I just want to get some sleep. Pull over to the road and go to sleep.
No doubt. Mace go get up here and outlaw Delta talk. You know how you feel about the Delta.
The heat of the night.
No doubt.
Don't even want to. That's why I get my gas. I give me something to eat. First, I get my gas, then I go stop and get something to eat. Then I keep on trucking.
Right.
Put that Eddie Hendrix on. Keep on trucking.
What's that one gas station that got the pulled pork sandwiches down there?
Is it dang? Is it that pork sandwich?
Yeah.
Pulled pork sandwich.
Tariq Nasheed was talking about it, man. There's the only spot open with the gas station with the pulled pork sandwiches.
Dang.
You been with Rashid again, man?
I know there's one gas station in Mississippi. They had some fried chicken.
Yeah.
With potato spuds.
I don't know how you guys can eat gas station food. I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So that food be hot.
The damn candy is old. When you want to buy some candy, the only good thing about, in my opinion, a gas station is drinks. Other than that, I'm talking about the sodas and the cans and the bottles, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta be in the bottle.
We gotta see around here. We Speedway is the same company as 7-Eleven. So we got a 7-Elevens around here. UDFs.
Is gas station law. the parts unknown.
Plays 18 games. I think he has a real.
Gas station burgers ain't bad.
You couldn't pay me to eat none of that shit, bro.
When your stomach be growling,
I don't care.
see, I'm not eating McDonald's. I'm tired of McDonald's. I can't eat
Yeah, I can't
McDonald's.
stop
I
eating
cannot eat
McDonald's, man.
McDonald's. I already learned my lesson last time I ate McDonald's breakfast. Last time I ate McDonald's breakfast stuff made me sick.
Mm.
I ain't never ate it no more.
That's the only thing I can eat from McDonald's is breakfast. And a Big Mac every now and then.
Or go get some chicken from the gas station. That might be crispy and hot.
Mm.
I don't know, you guys and the
See, I'm,
food you guys eat.
see, I'm a country boy.
Shit, I eat my damn food. I ain't gonna lie, I eat my damn food in my own kitchen.
So when you going to the Delta, Mace?
That boy ain't happening anytime soon.
Come on down to the Delta.
No, thank you. My Delta ass will be right where I'm at.
I ain't got to see. I will go back to the Delta and see. It'll be about 2026 when I go back to the Delta.
I love New York, but it's too fast for me. I couldn't do that every day.
What, New York?
Yeah, I would get burned out so fast.
Georgia. I've been to Georgia one time.
Down south, it's a little slower. Like I that's my type of pace. Like, Chicago's almost as fast as New York, but not really. Chicago seems more spread out too than New York. New York is just people on top of people on top of people, man. I get claustrophobic.
Dang. It's like let me see who else. I want to go back to Texas. Texas and Louisiana. No, I don't like Louisiana. I got a relative. One time she left some meat out. I ain't know she left some because I ain't know she left some meat out and everybody ate it and I say about 10 minutes later everybody's stomach started hurting.
Yeah, you missing some good chili, Mace.
Yeah. The one thing about up here, which is crazy, a lot of people don't like to eat from other people's hands.
Mm.
Everybody's kitchen.
Yeah, and that's crazy. You say that. As many hot dog vendors as y'all got outside.
I know, right? That's the funny thing. You know, and this is among black folks. You won't eat from my hands, but you'll eat from your cousin's hands. And I called this lady out who said that, bless you, feel fun, a couple years ago. I said, yo,
I'm
you gotta be
tired.
kidding me. You gotta be kidding me.
Right.
You know, this is why, again, when it comes to people, you wonder.
And that's the one thing I would. New York got the best restaurants, even over Chicago, hands down.
I'll say Chicago because they eat the food I like.
Okay.
Okay, Chicago do got that deep pan pizza.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of meat and potatoes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A plate full of chicken, like Boss Hog from Dukes of Hazzard with a handkerchief.
You crazy. Yeah, I don't, here, I like to lay low, bro.
Mm. Even Jersey, good eat.
I was gonna
Nah,
get some of that I was gonna get some Kentucky Fried Chicken on the road.
Mm.
you don't know what's in that box.
You don't know what's in that. You don't know what they did behind them like behind them closed doors.
Mm.
I remember they had a restaurant down in Miami called Brown's Chicken.
Yeah, Miami's good too. They got some good restaurants, man. Them Cuban sandwiches be popping.
Yeah, them Cuban sandwiches. Some of them what are them the Haitian food. Haitian food is good.
Mm.
And some of them let me see what else we got some is it macaroni cheese balls?
Yeah. Is it soul food spots in Miami?
Yeah,
It is okay. All right. I think
we
when I
got
think of Miami,
chef,
I think Miami's a Latino city. That's what I think of it as. I'm not sure though.
we got Chef Creole.
Okay.
Chef Creole, they got the what's that? You know, Chef Creole got them lobsters
Mhm.
and them shrimp.
I would imagine y'all would have some gumbo spots too.
They also got that gumbo.
No doubt. And I'm a big fan. Italian is probably my favorite cuisine. Ain't nowhere else to be but New York.
Gumbo. I tried it one time. Gumbo, everybody put couple of they'll put the whole bottle of seasoning in their food,
Mm.
and a lot of people can't eat that salt
Yeah.
because people feet swell up. Last time I ate it, my lips swelled up, my face was puffy.
Mm.
Everybody put that puts that a lot of people don't like a lot of people can't eat the like seafood.
Yeah. They're allergic. Yeah.
Yeah,
What you saying? I love seafood though. Definitely some lobster, some crab, shrimp,
some catfish,
catfish. I'm more of a whiting
some
type of guy. Yeah.
buffalo and whiting.
You'll fit in right in New York if you like a whiting, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my shit. I love whiting.
A lot of people allergic to peanut oil.
Mm.
And catfish, that mug gotta be right.
Yeah, I love whiting. It's that flaky type of. It's like fish steak even.
Yeah. with some bread.
Yeah, that beer batter. Oh yeah.
Gotta have that bread with a slice of bread.
And peppers. Don't forget about the peppers.
Gotta have the peppers and a fry.
Absolutely.
Gotta have that. Gotta have that. The hot sauce. Louisiana.
Hot sauce and tartar. Yep.
Yeah. And a Pepsi. White styrofoam cup.
Figured you would have said lemonade or iced tea or something. Being down south.
I can't do tea.
Can't do no sweet tea.
Tea ain't got no taste. I used to drink tea back then. I can't drink tea no more.
Damn, you can't do tea, bro? Even I can drink tea.
I used to drink Lipton tea.
Yeah. Gold Peak is probably the best. Absolutely. It was nice being up here with y'all. I'm about to drop down, grab me something to eat.
Yo, you be good, man.
All right, my brother.
Absolutely. 305, y'all be easy.
All right, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Moss likes walleye fish, picked northern pike. He loves rainbow trout like salmon. Rough Riders to start the second half. .305 is with me right now. So how was your day? How's your weekend so far, man?
This weekend is pretty good. This weekend, God is good. Staying humble, staying blessed.
There you go. That's what makes you a good dude, bro.
And staying out of trouble and stay away from chaos agents.
Exactly. I just like to lay low, bro. Don't bother nobody.
Staying positive.
Yep, taking life day to day. That's something that me and my man does. 305.
Yep, I called it last night. I called it night last night because I was I'm still tired from the road.
I can imagine. Seriously, I can imagine, bro.
Last night cause last night last night I was like talking. Then next thing I got drowsy. I said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shut it down. So I thought then I woke back up and then Moss was gone. Pew!
Yeah, I saw you guys up there last night having a good time.
Lay it on the line.
Yeah, you like that song.
That song is a jam. That song is a jam. Triumph. Shut them up to last night. To I did go to sleep last night. Then I woke back up and let me go and see he's still on. He was gone. Phew.
Well, you guys were enjoying yourselves last night.
Yeah.
I was just resting like I always do. Now your boy is. But it feels good to be back here tonight.
Yeah. I think last time I was on a panel with you, was it like
Tuesday.
Tuesday?
Yeah.
I said Mace must I said Mace Mace must be chilling getting some rest. She can make do MVP. That dude got dirty now.
He's been he's been there like almost
MVP
20 years now.
MVP dirty. Shoot MVP he dirty and shoot Edge he's back in WWE. He's back in AEW. Let me see who else and Christian he got laid out by some people.
Did he?
Yeah, some Edge and Christian.
Yeah, I know you're talking about. And you like those. You love those guys.
Too bad I ain't got Netflix. I can't watch
Mhm.
Monday Night Raw. See, I gotta wait till Friday to watch SmackDown. You know, Friday night was a double header. See, we got college is it Canadian Football League. Got Canadian Football League and SmackDown. When the NBA season was over, when NBA season was over, I said thank
Yeah.
you guys.
Yeah, I know how happy you are, man, that that's over.
Football just about here.
Really,
Now we gotta
bro.
come out who the greats of the NFL.
Braves beating the Yankees again.
Yeah, cause the greats
Moss
are
said he, Moss said he
the
fell asleep.
defensive ends.
Moss said he fell asleep during the night and woke up in the middle of the night. Remember, Moss is 2 hours behind us. So right
Dang.
now where Moss is almost 10 minutes to 7 Mountain Time.
Yeah,
That's,
I was tired last night.
that's his Rough Riders are gonna score again.
That dude
Number
won. Like the other night the dude talking about Jordan. It's time to put the Jordan we're gonna put the NBA out of business. NFL's on its way back. If you put Patrick Mahomes in the '90s, Patrick Mahomes ain't gonna survive in the '90s.
Yeah, you keep saying that, man. Why do you think that? No, honestly, why do you think that?
Like Hurts.
Hurts will get hurt in the 90s.
Let me see who else. Jalen Daniels.
Daniels will get hurt in the 90s. I agree with that.
And will not be no super teams. it'll be no super teams in the 90s, except for the Cowboys and the Redskins. And the Broncos. I got a funny feeling Broncos, they're gonna make some noise. Better watch out for the Broncos because when Shine up
Yeah, you
Hayden
like the Broncos.
and them Seahawks.
Yeah, to me, both of them are to watch out for.
Seahawks?
Seahawk, Seahawk,
Seahawks?
Seahawk.
And the quarterback for the Seahawks, number 4 or number 6, that new quarterback Seattle guy.
Your boy Milrow,
Yeah.
Jalen Milrow. That's your man. I tell people that they think I'm joking. I said, nah, it's Mr. Miami's boy. 305 like him some Milrow.
I wish he was with the Dolphins.
So folks,
looking for I was looking for him being a Dolphin.
the next time you hear my voice will either be 7 o'clock in the morning on Tuesday or 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Tuesday. But you
Dang,
know the reason why I'm coming on because it's finally here, football season.
straight football.
Great football, and that will return, by the way, straight football on every platform. You hear me, folks? Every platform. X, IG, that gaming channel, this one, and this, and that show will be Friday nights at 7:15 Eastern Time, and we'll go through the big college games. We'll preview week 2 of college football, which is a phenomenal week, and that's what we'll debut. And we got Notre Dame, Miami. That's Sunday night, August 31st, the day of my draft, and I'm in my league. So I gotta pick a good time because everybody wants to see the big game. And to me, it's like I said before earlier, it's a huge game for the Hurricanes. When they beat Notre Dame, that will give them respectability the entire season.
The media still media still hate the Hurricane.
Oh yeah, it's like the media hates my UNLV. Yeah, I definitely agree with that.
When the Hurricanes got beat in the national title, I said, look at these look at the media flip flops on it.
Yep, they sure did flip flop.
That's why we can't stand Ohio State. Ohio State, Notre
Right.
Dame, Penn State.
Yep. That, my good man, I totally agree with you there. We don't like none of those teams because those teams don't like us. And I'm a big supporter of our football team. So let me thank some people before I get out of here. You'll see me again either Tuesday morning or Tuesday afternoon. Now, if something happens in sports that's big, I'll come right back on. But until then, you know nothing's going to happen in football. So football will open up its gates Tuesday morning. I did Kadri, I did Dame Lillard.
So
Let me
so the
see
next
who else.
time, I think I'll be on here Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday night.
Come on, you gonna be on or you gonna be on Tuesday night?
It depends. If there's a lot of news, yeah, I'll be on Tuesday. But I like to do football early in the day, and the reason why I do because that's when news is coming out every. I like to tell you
2049?
guys the news. I ain't gonna make up no lies to you guys. That's not my style. I don't make up stories. I tell you guys the truth. What's really going on?
You forgot I got the ESPN app.
Yep. I know you do, family. I know you do. Well, let's do it in order. As I say goodnight, I want to thank the beautiful, cynical one, Melina.
What's up, what's her name? Senator One?
The cynical one.
Cynical?
Yeah,
Cynical One?
that means he questions a lot of things he don't believe. I want to thank Melina, Moss,
Shout out to my sister Melena.
Iman,
Shout out to Moss.
Manzano,
Shout out to Manzano. Shout out to Coach Mace.
Lil Rock,
Shout out to that boy.
Dat Boy, and my two little bros,
The
80
tribal
Bro
beef.
Money Son, and of course, my younger bro up here, 305. I will see you. The thumbnail will come out hopefully, and that's when you'll know what time I'll be on. Hopefully, there'll be some news going on around the NFL. We're not talking trades, we're talking how guys are looking, stuff like that. And before I go, let me make this announcement. TJ Watt signed a 3-year, $143 million. Okay. So Watt got paid. What else do I got here? Kadri, I said that already. He said he'll play for either waive his no trade clause to either the Habs or the Leafs. He talked about Dane back in Portland. I'm not happy about it. I like what I see now with him, and I like this young group. He won't play till next year, by the way. He's out torn Achilles. So the reason
Damn.
why he's back to Portland because his 3 little kids missed their father. Him and his wife is split 2 years ago, and he likes what Portland is doing. The question is, when he comes back, will it be his locker room or would it be Kamara's and Aria's locker room? You don't have to worry about to a year from now. So that's it. Nothing else going on tonight. Uh, Rough Riders about to score again, and we'll see you Tuesday, depending on what time. I may do a tour day. You hear me in the afternoon, you hear me at night. So I'll think about it. But the next time you hear my voice, NFL camps are finally open, and we'll whip around the league a little bit. So, my good buddy here, you get some rest, like I'm
Thank you,
about to
Coach,
get
for having
some
me
rest.
up tonight.
Always. You're my free family to me. You always be family. You, I test when he doesn't act up, and so on, of course. Moss, Melina, Bogov, and
and
Relentless.
reach your family
Iman,
union in 2 years.
you believe that. We'll see you Tuesday, folks. NFL starts training camp. People in the clouds, Cash App, thank you. I never asked for money, but they give it to me, so I donate that. And we will see you on Tuesday. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good night from the Oasis.
Peace, Coach. Get some rest tonight.
I will, man. I mean, you know how much I appreciate you, all you guys. And you guys have kept
Man,